All the Smoke Nation, welcome to this special edition show where you know what we're here for. Regular season over, conference title games over. We about to get into who's in and who's out. But before we do that, I want to let both of the HCs say what's up first, and then we'll get into it. Katie Rare, what's going on, brothers?
What's going on? What's going on? We got a good show coming up, man. See what's
What's up?
going
What's
on out
up?
here.
Go with y'all, man. Slime bit the cheese, man. Slime bit the
Slime bit the
cheese.
cheese. Sad day in the hood. Sad day in the hood, man.
Oh man. So we are not the regular season. The regular season is over. We discussed this a couple of days ago. Matter of fact, it was Sunday when we discussed the state of this college football playoff race. So before I go into all these teams, I'm going to congratulate Michigan, Texas A&M, LSU, Arkansas, and Texas for winning your respective conferences that will lock you into a playoff spot in the college football playoffs. So, salute to all of those guys. Now, with that being said, that just made this bracket a little messy
Oh yeah.
because if you all are watching, that blank spot is likely going to be Michigan coming in at number 12 when we advance on live on air. But the biggest thing that is going on with this whole bracket is, so if, as we explained in Sunday's show, the top 12 teams, conference winners or not, is where the bracket is going now. Conference title games don't guarantee you a bye week. The only thing it does, it allows you to have a guaranteed bid. That's the 5 power conferences, which is the Pac-12, the SEC, the Big 10, the Big 12, and the ACC. It's going to be the same format in real life, so get used to it, because if you get to a situation where your team win the conference and the team has a higher ranking because they had a better record, that's the reason why. So get familiar with this. But as we get into this bracket, this is what it currently looks like at the moment. Now, we're going to go into this situation of going down the list that came into this week. Because the movement is about to be a little crazy. So, as we look at this bracket, number 1 seed Florida, they lost their SEC title game to Texas. Number 2 Georgia, let it come on the screen. Number 2 Georgia, they lost their Big 12 title game to LSU. Going to number 3, letting it come up on the screen. Texas, they won the SEC, so likely they're going to move into the 1 spot, barring any craziness. They should be number 1 when we come out to the new bracket. Ole Miss lost a nail biter. Let it come up on the screen. They lost a nail biter to Michigan. However, as we stated in the previous show, Ole Miss came into the conference title game undefeated. It will not affect them as far as the college football playoffs. They're going to have a home game, whether it's a bye week or whether it's hosting a first round game at Ole Miss. Number 5, Texas A&M won the ACC against Clemson. They will likely move into the bye week space when we get to an advance. Now, this is where it's going to get tricky. At number 6, you have the Ohio State Buckeyes. They had an idle week. They were not in the conference title game. They're coming in at number 6. Do y'all think the bracket could potentially reward them with a higher seed? Or do you think they may stay at this spot?
I really don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
They might,
that's tough.
they
But
might
I
stay in the
think
spot.
they may stay at that spot.
Yeah, I really don't know though.
Yeah, it's very tricky. It's very tricky. Moving into number 7, we got USC. They came in. They just dropped their second game. which was the loss to Arkansas in the Pac-12 title game. I think they should still be safe. But then again, we don't know what the committee thinking. How y'all feeling about it? Do you think they are safe as a low seed?
They should be pretty safe. I think. Hopefully, maybe we'll see. I don't know.
Tricky.
It's kind of weird when you get down to the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So
I want to say they're safe though. I want to say they're safe.
Yeah, I kind of feel that they're safe too. Moving into number 8, LSU won the Big 12. Now, I'm going to be intrigued to see how this bracket plays out. Last year, if last year's bracket, they would have automatically moved into the bye week. With this new format, this is what's going to be interesting. Because I've scrolled down a lot, but Florida and Georgia will have 2 losses. There's only one team in this top 7 that will be at 1 loss outside of Arkansas and LSU, and that is Ole Miss. It would not shock me if Ole Miss don't fall below 4. That they would be one of the last teams with a bye week. It would not shock me if that plays out. We're going to see. But I do think LSU potentially could move into the bye week space. What do y'all think?
Ooh. Yeah, with 1 loss, I could see it.
Yeah, I think they'll move up to the bye week, especially with the conference championship. That'll be a boost. So,
all right, and as I also mentioned, Arkansas comes in at 12-1. They're going to be in the college football playoffs. They won their conference. I think they could be the casualty of having a low seed. They could possibly move up to probably, I can see them moving into the 5 or 6 range and hosting a first round game, whereas they were initially going to be going on the road to LSU in the first round. How do y'all feel? Do you think that the committee rewards them with a top 4 seed, or you think they're probably going to host a home game in the first round?
Ooh, with them being 9 right now, I don't know. I don't think they would. I think they'd be just outside that top 4.
Yeah.
I can agree. Now, this is where it gets very, 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 very interesting. Now, Texas Tech is going to be in the college football playoffs. Nothing will hurt them as far as the college football playoffs. They're in at 11-1. So will South Carolina. South Carolina has come into this week at number 11. Nothing helped or hurt them from possibly making the college football playoffs. They'll be going on the road. Here is where the issue about to come into play. Sitting currently at number 12 is the Alabama Crimson Tide. Entering this week, they did not need an upset to happen. Michigan got the upset. As y'all saw in the initial picture, Michigan likely will be the 12 seed. Do Alabama get punished because of that? What do y'all think?
I don't know. I think, unfortunately, they might be out because of that.
Yeah, I think Michigan gets their last seed.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. So initially we said that they were playing, and they were going in. Had nothing happened in the Big Ten title game, if Ole Miss would have finished 13-0, they would still be sitting at 12. But that's a guaranteed conference. That's one of the Power 5 conferences. So Michigan likely have got the number 12 seed, but we have seen crazier things happen that now takes away from the 13 spot of Miami, who could have had a shot. Arizona State was sitting at 14. They were probably was going to be one of the first 2 teams out. regardless of what happened today. And that was the only other chances of any chaos happening. So, brothers, are y'all ready? Y'all have anything to say before we get to where we're headed to?
Good luck. Hey, it's in the hands of the committee now. It's above us now.
BG said Rare lost on purpose.
Come on, man. Or the rumors, man. No rumors.
Allegations.
False allegations.
False allegations.
So, the HC said good luck. I'm going to say good luck. We're about to find out who's in.
Yeah, they might push me out.
You're not missing the playoffs. We are not doing that, sir.
Would have tell.
Now, by the way, I'm Notre Dame now. I was Pittsburgh in the last stream, but we're gonna talk about that later. Anyways, congratulations to Heisman Trophy winner DJ Lagway, the CPU legend, has clinched the Heisman Trophy.
Bro, almost 8,000 passing yards, bro.
So, let's find out who is in. Here we go. And in the college football playoffs, oh my God.
Chaos.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, what the hell?
Oh my goodness.
What?
Now, something just happened here that we didn't even see coming.
What the hell?
We are in total shock right now.
That's
we
actually
thought
crazy.
Michigan clinched the last spot.
That's crazy.
A CPU team just took the last spot in the college football playoffs. None of us seen this coming. Totally agree, buddy. Right. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
What the hell?
But
How did
I'm
that
going
even
to
happen?
tell you what I think happened. 4 losses didn't save them. And they were unranked. I think that's what happened.
I
So
think
Arkansas,
Memphis was unranked.
and I think that's the problem too. They took the best unranked, and that's we're gonna see. We're gonna see where they were ranked when it was all said and done. That is insane. And Nick is saying, I agree. This is crazy. We didn't see this coming.
Nobody saw this coming.
We didn't see this coming. We just knew that Michigan had got the last spot. Nobody could have predicted this one.
And you know what's crazy? If we hadn't have said, who did that Memphis team play? They played, I think, whoever they played was ranked like 23.
Two SEC.
So I
saw that. I saw that.
The win for Memphis so that damn 23 ranked team wouldn't get in there, and damn Memphis just snuck in there.
That is crazy.
That's exactly what happened. I saw that too. I saw that win set. I was like, okay.
Now let's explain what the bracket is showing. We predicted that Texas would go up to number 1. Now the shocker, we knew LSU was going to get a bye. We did think they were going to be number 2. Now that was a shocker. They jumped Texas A&M for the number 2 seed.
That's wild.
Although Texas A&M will have a bye week and be playing at the Cotton Bowl. Now, and I'm sure because of the high ranking, he stayed in the bye week position. Florida stayed at number 4 because they were number 1 last week. So they didn't drop him too far. He lost to number 3. So those are the bye weeks. Now for the first round matchups, Arkansas has basically a forced win into the matchup against Florida. The first big matchup is Ole Miss, and it's an Ole Miss South Carolina rematch. They played late in the season. It's a conference matchup again. They're going to be playing again in the first round.
It's the rematch. Yeah, boy, the rematch.
Winner of that game will play against Texas A&M in the quarterfinals. second round. Hey, we agree, Zarius. We didn't see this coming. We did not see this coming. You have every right to be mad. I totally agree with you.
Dang. That's
I
tough,
totally
man.
agree. We are just as shocked as you are
Come
right
on,
now.
man. Yeah, this shit it's crazy.
Be nice. We are as shocked as you.
That's
But I
crazy.
will also say this: this is where the issue comes in with several 4-loss teams. That's another problem that came into play. We're gonna see what the final 25 say.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then Michigan wasn't ranked. It's weird. It's weird how that thing played out. But for the other matchups, we got Ohio State hosting Texas Tech in the first round as well. We got Georgia hosting USC in Athens. And like I said, Arkansas and Memphis. I think I'm gonna let my brothers go ahead and speak on it. We know what's the shocking part of this bracket is. What y'all thoughts?
Man.
Well, that's crazy because then they switched the automatic qualifier to that conference that Memphis was in. So you see the star next to it. That's crazy, bro. Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how LSU jumped Texas A&M. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, they've been really generous to the one loss teams in the bracket all season long. But I do agree, and I'm gonna have to see what conference Memphis is in, because see now it could be the situation. I don't know, for all of you that was in no pun intended last year, we kind of ran into a similar situation in no pun intended where we had put a lot of the higher teams in lower conferences and they still made the playoffs. So what may end up happening is that conference is considered as a qualifier. So some teams may have to go to that conference this all season, since it's considered as a qualifier now. Because they took the qualifying bid away since Ole Miss didn't win the Big Ten, and it was awarded to another conference. So we're going to have to see that. Nick said he did not want to jump you, Katie.
Hey, man. At the end of the day, it's the end of the day, brother.
Just the end of the day.
Word to Tevin Ratcliffe.
So-
Yeah.
It is what it is.
But yeah, looking at this bracket is real interesting because I'm intrigued to see how that Florida-Arkansas matchup will happen in the quarterfinals. Texas is either Ohio State and Texas Tech. That's a interesting showdown right there. Now, the bracket, this wild bracket is the bottom half. You got Texas A&M on a bye, but it's potentially going to be an Ole Miss Texas A&M matchup or a Texas A&M South Carolina matchup. That's going to be a brutal portion of the bracket. But then you also could see a potential Georgia LSU matchup. And they haven't had a chance to really battle it out like they want to, but hey, in the quarterfinals, hey, you ain't got no choice but to battle it out.
Yeah, we got to make that happen.
Hey, Tev, it may be the same way that like you remember, like I said, it might be the same situation from NPI last year in that first season. So we're gonna go to the top 25 and find out what the committee did.
Tev, I know you ain't think you was gonna sneak in, brother.
Tim always
I'm not gonna lie.
think he got a chance, boy.
I'm surprised that they went the route of Memphis. Like, I could have
That's
respected them going with a 4-loss Arizona State or 4-loss Miami, but you went all the way to the bottom of the bracket. If you go there, you could have did it for Michigan. So, as y'all see, Texas did finish number 1 in the bracket. Number 2, LSU, as we all predicted. He said, "Tell get don't look." Number 2 was LSU, as we predicted. We were going to see that. We knew that Texas A&M was going to move into the bye week of number 3. Coming in at number 4, as we said, Florida wasn't low enough to drop too far. Was a height of they weren't too far down to drop. So it's crazy. Tell said that the committee don't mess with them like they did in 25 is rigged.
Oh.
No, they shouldn't have let you in that last time you had that 3 loss.
At number 5, Arkansas moved up. As we mentioned, they barely missed cracking that bye week, but they still got blessed in a way because freaking Memphis made the playoffs.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. Ole Miss didn't drop too far. They only fell 2 spots from 4 to 6. They host a home game, so they'd be ready to get locked in soon. LSU probably. Then here goes Gavin. Gavin said, "Well." Number 7 is Georgia. They fell from 2. They did. So the committee basically dropped down Ohio State to get the teams that played in the conference title game. So conference title games still really do matter because he was as high as 6. He didn't move. They dropped him down with respect to the conference title matchups. Texas Tech actually moved up to number 9. They were sitting at number 10, entering the.
They got no love for the 6 loss teams.
Y'all are sick. Number 10, USC was 7. They only had 1 loss. We all knew that they weren't going to get booted out the postseason. Number 11. So as we now see, 11 and higher is guaranteed a playoff spot. That 12 spot could be up for grabs.
Man.
But here's the crazy thing about it. BG is sitting at 11. So as you see going forward in the leagues, 11 is the safe spot. Well, trust me, we're gonna figure it out this offseason. That will never happen again. Unfortunately, the first casualty of this is Alabama. Because as we stated, once they moved that spot up from the Michigan win, we knew Alabama was gonna miss the playoffs.
Yeah, my dog afraid, boy.
Let's move to number 13. Miami stayed at 13. They were 13 in the previous one. Same for Arizona State. Arizona State didn't move. They were the 2 first teams. Well, technically, they weren't one of the first 2 teams out. Miami and Alabama is. Pitt. Listen, man. The committee don't mess with me. They wait until I left to go to Notre Dame. We'll leave that alone. Anyways, number 19 is North Carolina. North Carolina's in the top 25 again. Congratulations, Shane. Play your games. Number 21, SMU. Back in the top 25. As you see, they got, never mind, that person left the league. Anyways, number 22, Washington. As you see, Washington, you will be playing against Miami in a bowl game. We're going to go to the bowl game soon and show y'all that. Now, here's where the drama's at. Memphis made the college football playoffs, I'm probably certain, because of the ranking. As you see, they were not ranked, as Rail mentioned, coming into last week. However, they were awarded the conference, the last seed. But let's go over to the media poll. Maybe that'll get us a little clarification in this thing too. I see the clarification. As y'all see, Memphis ranked 23 on here. The committee gave Michigan 134 votes. That is what cost the playoff spot.
Man.
Y'all see it now. The issue wasn't the college football playoffs. The committee didn't roll with their own thing. The problem was in the media poll, Memphis was ranked 23. Michigan did not get enough votes to crack the top 25. Let's see what the coaches poll showed.
Man.
Yeah, that's where the drama's at. And also, as you get ready to see in the coaches poll, Memphis was ranked right at 25. The coaches did also vote for Michigan, as you're going to see on the screen. They had 174 votes. So
Man,
that was the difference. The
That's
difference
good.
was Michigan didn't crack the top 25 to jump ahead of Memphis. That's where the problem's at. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let the HCs sound off before we get deeper into this stream. The standard is to lose no less than 3 games. 3 should be at this point for everybody in the league. Losing 3 games should be the max, or you likely won't make the college football playoffs. That's what this just showed you. Because Michigan went 8-4, won the Big Ten, and they are out. So your goal should be to lose no less than 3 games. What do y'all think about that?
My dog just got a trophy just chilling on the couch, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
3 losses. Yeah, once you get to them 4 losses, man, it looks like it's not gonna be good for you. So
Real tweaky.
Hey, BG, but you did what you're supposed to do. You came into a situation where you had to win that final game, as we mentioned in the stream. You won the game at home against Clemson. You positioned yourself with 3 losses. So also you were sitting at number 11. So again, 4 losses, you're basically out the playoffs from what the committee just showed. And it looks like guess what conference was the automatic bid conference?
The American.
You know this conference very well, the good old American Conference. So there's gonna be something that we're gonna have to explore this offseason as far as that. But let's move into the award. Let's go to the award winners for the league. Y'all, anything y'all got to say, man? I noticed some shocking developments.
Yo.
Hello.
Yo.
hey,
Yeah, can you hear me?
What you got going on?
Better luck next year. I don't know what Real has going on, but yeah, better luck next year to the people that missed out. And hey, we're gonna try to get everything fixed to where this doesn't happen again. But just keep in mind that 3 losses is the magic number.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, my bad. Keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Keep God in your life.
Keep God in your life.
They got no sense. But now Nick said they got. Yeah, see, Nick, I'm kind of, but the good thing is I'm glad that we did see what played out with this, because I mean it helps both leagues out. It helps to see what heavy hitters is gonna do, and we had to look at your bracket soon. I don't know. I think if it's advanced today in heavy hitters, we'll see. We'll see how the difference is in heavy hitters. You ain't lying.
Hey man.
But to the award winners, DJ
Hey,
Lavin
that might have been a different kind of wing combo.
Yeah, that was another meal. Anyways, the Maxwell Award winner goes to DJ Lagway, who also won the Heisman Trophy, the sophomore from Florida. Walter Camp Award. Nah, you should be safe. You should be safe in heavy hitters. You should be safe. Walter Camp Award will go to DJ Lagway. The Coach of the Year. We'll see. We'll see what it looked like in the heavy hitters. We're gonna check it out. Shout out to the HC. Katie Bailey is the head coach of the year. You have anything to say about that?
Job not done.
Hey man, I got to say something also. I don't like what I see here. How did Derek Mason be ranked higher than Darrell Mason? Just looking at the Coaches Award. Y'all see this?
Tennessee.
Man, come on, man.
Crazy, man.
Versus full week.
Yeah, man. Legs and thighs.
Davey O'Brien Award also will go to DJ Lagway. He just beat Gunnar Stockton. Moving on to the Chuck Bed Award. This will go to, from the University of Texas, Anthony Hill Jr. We probably headed to the draft, Justin, so enjoy while you got him. Moving on to the next award for the Best Defensive Player of the Year. This award will also go to Anthony Hill Jr. Moving along to the Jim Thorpe Award. That's for the Best DB. Fix it, Jesus. It's going to be Cedric Woods from Louisiana Tech. But number 2 was Devin Moore, as you see. That was the best user ranking. The Doak Walker Award, that's for the running back of the year, went to, shout out to Ryan Burns and the Penn State organization, Nick Singleton. Oh, I'm sure he should have won it. One thing about Ryan, he can run that ball. And one thing about it. Moving on to the Wide Receiver of the Year award. That will also go to a Florida Gator. Aiden Mizell just beat Caden Lee out for the Wide Receiver of the Year award. Oh my God, my boy from Pitt was number 3. Ooh. Lombardi Award.
Yo.
Mute. Gets to go to Tyreek Sapp. Y'all, excuse our brother / other H. Y'all know what he got going on over there, but y'all see he lives a crazy life. But Tyreek Sapp gets the award for the Lombardi Award from Florida. Moving on to the United's Golden Arm Award. It goes to Taylor. Well, for the user, Taylor Green. Overall, is Byron Brown from USF. The Edge Rusher of the Year goes to Tyreek Sapp. Tyreek Sapp been going crazy. He definitely going to the draft. Interior Lineman of the Year will go to the left guard from Penn State. He might be draft bound too. Fernando Carmona also finished number 2. He's headed to the draft. The John Mackey Award for the Best Tight End of the Year will go to Oscar Dell. Broyles Award for the Offensive Coordinator of the Best Assistant Coach of the Year will head to the Texas organization. Their offensive coordinator won it. The Dick Buckets Award, the Linebacker of the Year, I'm sure this is not going to be a surprise when it comes up on the screen, will be Anthony Hill Jr.
Oh, yeah.
The Remington Trophy for the Center of the Year, it went to Brady Small, the junior from Army, but Jake Slaughter, who's also projected to be a real-life first-round pick, is going to be the leader for the users. The Best Kicker, kickers do matter, people, is going to be Kyle Ferry for Mississippi State. This will not be an award claimed by Parker because Parker just joined the team 5 minutes ago.
He was Moving a fairy. Yeah.
With a fatty.
Yeah.
Best punter, nobody. Keep moving. The Jet Award. You're a sick one, brother. Goes to Mike Hudson, the freshman receiver from Texas Tech. And last but not least, for the Freshman of the Year, the Sean Alexander Award will go to KD Daniels.
Damn, we ain't win no award, man. What the hell?
Look at you, you came back now. Mm-hmm. You probably got an All-American. We're going to go to All-Americans. Then we're going to show the bowl matchups for everybody that didn't make the playoffs. We'll show your bowl matchups. So first team All-Americans are DJ Lagway, Nick Singleton, KD Daniels from Florida, Aiden Mizell from Florida. Shout out to Caden Lee, the wide receiver from Ole Miss. Shout out to my boy, man. I left you, dog. I'm sorry. Hey, man, it wasn't you, it was me. My receiver from Pittsburgh, Oscar Delp, the tight end from Georgia, Jordan Seaton, the left tackle from Colorado, left guard from Penn State, center from Army, right guard and right tackle from the U. Let it catch up on the screen. The pass rushers for All-American is Tyreek Stapp and Dylan Stewart. They're both from Florida and South Carolina, respectively. As you can see, at defensive tackle is Caleb Banks. He's about to scroll up on the screen. The linebackers was Anthony Hill Jr. and Raylan Wilson. In the secondary, let it come up on the screen. It's gonna be Devin Moore, Aguero from UGA, and Dylan Thiemann, who's probably gonna go to the draft. Oh boy, he might even hit the portal if y'all see what I see on the screen.
Oh yeah, that's my guy. Hey, we coming to get him.
Now, bowl matchups. Let's get to the bowl matchups. So y'all know the first round matchup. So the first user matchup is gonna be North Carolina versus Duke. That's not they're playing CPU, so that's not a user matchup. But the first actual user matchup, we'll let you know once we get done with the stream if your game is up for grabs. It's going to be at the Birmingham Bowl between Washington and Miami.
Yeah.
Let's get to the next possible user matchup. Oh, at the Citrus Bowl, you got Big Ten champ Michigan going against Alabama. Keep it moving. Looking for the next user matchup. Okay, so he's going to get a force win against the CPU. It's going to be UCLA playing against Indiana. Moving on to the next user. You got SMU going against Tennessee. That should be a good one. Next user actual matchup is going to take place in Las Vegas. You got Tev and Antoine matching up. Arizona State and Florida State.
Antoine.
You got Oklahoma going up against Iowa State. That should be a good one. Though Thomas, you just took that team over, so that's your first crack with that team. Let's see. At the Music City Bowl, Ryan, you get a chance to get one more good game in with Penn State against Louisville. Let's see. Moving on to the Pop-Tarts Bowl. We got our boy S4L going against the former ACC opponent, Wake Forest. Run it up on him, buddy. Run it up on him. At the Rate Bowl, you got Oregon playing against Northwestern. Okay, let's keep it moving. The last two games up here is the Sun Bowl, which is going to be a user matchup between Colorado and Cal. LC, try your best to get Slim to be inside for about 5 minutes to play that game.
Go Slim.
Y'all know how he do.
Slim in a bowl game.
Slim, if you watching, man, hey, there ain't anybody trying to load up at 3 o'clock in the morning to play you in the ball game. Play that, man. Last but not least, Texas Bowl. Auburn, you get to go against New Mexico. So those are your bowl matchups.
Wait, who's Auburn?
Steven.
Oh.
So, bringing the bracket up one last time before we get off of here. Y'all got any words, any bold predictions. Anything y'all want to say before we get off of here?
Nah, man. Hey, man, get them in. Best of luck to y'all.
Yes, sir. Best of luck, and may the best team win.
That is correct. And on that note, we are signing off of here. Good luck to the teams that are still in the college football playoffs. For everybody else, get them bowl games in. This playoffs should fly by fast, and we should be getting ready for season 2. On that note, we out of here.